I don't really know how to describe what Karma is. It's just a banger song. Anyway, none of that matters. Let's get into the game.
It transcends genre.
It does. Yes, it does. Mm-hmm. EDM versus VGM.
That's the kind of music I really vibe to, is the kind of music that's like, it has so many genres in it, you can't pick one.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, you get like some Tame Impala, some like older Janelle Monáe, some stuff like that. But I can talk about music for ages.
All right, well, here we go. It is Pokemon Stadium 2. Bayonetta versus Rob. We're seeing the Bayo combos come out strong at the start of this, but really not too much damage on the board yet.
Oh!
Hello.
Went for it all. Okay, that triple jump is going to allow Geist to come back. The dive kick would have put Gabe in a terrible spot. Good awareness on Gabe to avoid that. And, of course, one of those things, too, to like kind of put you on notice, like, oh, my opponent thinks he can get away with X, Y, Z. I got to be careful.
Interesting to go for that in, like, the first minute of the set. Right? You know, that seems like kind of a set play thing where you might want to save it for later, but instead, Geist just going for some haymakers early with these dive kicks.
He is really finding
a statement. Like, you can never get too complacent against me because I'm going to go for that.
Great patience, baiting out the air dodge, and bringing out the Thule to take that first stock in the blast on. That was nuts.
Good opening here for Geist. Okay,
that's it.
That's a good catch, though, from Gabriel, but
barely survives.
Excellent DI.
Yeah, I'm actually really shocked he was able to live that. Really, really good DI. But, I mean, he's probably been...
All right, DI this. Yeah. Filthy casual.
Yeah, hold this back here. Hold this Bayonetta size back here. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Able to get that neutral air dodge out because Rob is super combo food. That could have been a disaster. And speaking of disaster, side B is enough to do it. Yes. Z drop to neutral air at the ledge. That is a death sentence. I don't care who you are.
And you will only ever very rarely see Gabe drop those.
You know, he landed 0 of them in his set versus Rocky that we commented earlier. The one where Rocky made the upset, 3-0 upset over Gabriel, which has set up this 2 versus 3 seed match, right?
Was that Pac-Man versus Rob?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Interesting.
But that upset's the reason that they're playing for second and third seed right now.
I will say this. I know Geist, in general, has really awful bracket luck. Not to say that an Invitational there's ever going to be like a good bracket path, but he
well, and around Robin too specifically, right?
Yeah. Able to get back here, but stuck in the corner.
And these nairs are just stuffing some of these heel slide approaches really well.
They are. Gabe is definitely aware of what Geist is looking for.
Oh my god. Oh, this could be huge.
DIing the up air correctly, which is a myth, as we established earlier.
It's very hard. It's just very challenging. If you ask 5 people their strategy, there are 5 different strategies, and I really just don't know anymore.
I hold a direction and pray.
Honestly, pick a god and pray. Yep. That's the best strategy.
That's a good one. Okay, little item play from Geist, but the catch right back from Gabriel is going to save him from what could have been kind of disastrous, right? If that top lands, that starts another trip to the top of the stage, and then who knows what happens from there.
Oh, wow. I thought that was going to happen. Okay. Possibly a misinput from Geist, from Gabe. Geist has one more chance to get in here. Epic Gabriel's defensive play around Geist combo starters has been really good. Great DI surviving that up air, but this is still a really tough position to come back from.
Well, this is a way to start.
Ooh, that could have been it.
Continuing the pressure on the way down, too. I really like to see just holding that nair before I do a bit of a landing. Oh,
165, very much kills from Rob right now.
Oh, nice.
He hit the stage?
Yeah, he got the sour spot, which like pulls you up, and then he hit the stage. So
yeah.
Oh, I just did not expect to see tech sparks there, but you know, stocks a win's a win.
So yeah, very close game. I think Epic Gabriel figured out Geist's approach plan really quickly. Geist might have to like kind of shift focus a little bit into trying to find more grabs because the heel slides and the ABKs, they weren't really happening, and even the fares on the shield weren't super duper successful.
Yeah, the defense, like you said, the anti-Bayonetta defense specifically, knowing exactly the approach paths and knowing how to shield them at the proper times and know how to stuff them with a nair at the proper times, right? It was all really well aligned for Gabriel there.
He's definitely playing with a strategy for this specific matchup. You can tell.
Oh, this is rough.
Yeah, but you are caught in this corner, and okay, I like the dive kick back. You have to go for the dare to cancel the end lag there, but still not a bad combo at all. 70, 80%.
He did a good job of not trying to overextend into the corner there, too. Like, he could have maybe dive kicked and got the stock, but if he missed, he'd have been in a terrible spot, especially against a character like Rob with just fantastic reversal opportunities off stage.
And that defensive witch twist there really didn't have the interest in starting a combo. And okay, trying to read him all the way at the top, and I thought that was an attempt at a ledge grab, right? Did he just miss the ledge?
Possibly.
Very awkward-looking SD from Geist, and he's still dipping very low. The aggression is on, and the back air lands.
But honestly, that's just paying the Bayo tax. It's pretty much mandatory that every top Bayo at some point in their set has to SD.
Yep, it is a rule.
That's true, like all technical characters, right? Especially the ones that play off stage as much.
Very true. For Bayo's in the contract, though, you have to sign it before you can go out.
You signed it in blood in Smash 4.
Exactly, yeah. This is penance.
Okay, good tech on that spot. Everyone's living.
Yeah, very important tech right there. That easily could have been the stock.
I like the patience coming out from Gabe. It can be very easy to try to get in there and get your jumping combo starters, but he's playing really well against how he knows that Geist wants to approach.
Ooh, this is big. Tries to go for a bigger combo. Not enough. I mean, obviously Rob is heavy, so up smash would not have done it. But that up smash will do it. Hard punish on that aerial side B right there from Gabe. And a big combo to boot right after off the platform.
And a reset into an arm rotor, but not going to quite find that final connection.
Oh,
and give it a good charge here to get Geist in even stocks.
He even had a call out on the ABK from ledge, but missed the punish.
Gabriel is playing really well around ABKs from ledge / ABKs in general, right?
Yeah, ABKs and heel slides, especially with that parry we saw from that. I mean, we've seen it get hard punished with up smash, we've seen it get parried. Yeah, he's very aware of what Geist is wanting.
You're getting hit here, but you're Rob. You're fine, even though you're in the magnifying glass. Big body, got to take the lumps.
Wow, look at that SDI.
Yeah, incredible SDI coming from Gabe. All right, here we go again.
Again, he's escaping these combos after only like 2 hits. His SDI, I think he's SDIing down and in. It's getting him out of these combos that could result in death otherwise.
Oh,
what
that
a
was
trap.
so smart.
Yeah.
They buffed that move.
They did.
Yeah, they buffed the hell out of that move, actually.
It used to suck, but now it's...
It's like, why be Little Mac? You can just do that, you know?
Yep.
You be a real boxer like Bayonetta, famously known for her boxing ability.
Right, yeah. That's the thing I remember from those games.
Mm-hmm. Bayonetta's in the ring, clearly,
Yeah.
you know. I don't know who her coach would be. But anyway, yeah, that was really smart, trapping in between forward air 2 and 3 and going for jabs instead because, I mean, you're kind of forced to air dodge there. It's hard to not panic. That was just a really good clutch play from Geist. But still, Gabriel's defense is outstanding, and this is going to be a long set.
Yeah, that makes me really believe in this Rob at the moment because I'm kind of the opinion that this is a tough matchup for Rob, but Gabriel is showing the defensive strategies you can use versus Bayonetta, and that SDI is very, very pivotal, as you guys both mentioned in the last game.
One thing I like is that after that loss, he insta-locked next game. He's like, it's fine. It happens in the past. Let's get into game 3 and let's get this done.
Get the drill, reset into the up tilt up smash. Huh.
Uh-oh, the down tilt chain's coming through. Yeah,
All right,
so
yeah, can't DI that one.
So what I'm noticing is that Gabe will he'll go into his offense, actually back himself up away from Bayonetta into the optimal position to punish an ABK. You saw him literally double dash back twice and just put his shield up. So he's just waiting on Geist to pull the trigger and try to get a combo starter.
Understanding the burst movement options incredibly well.
That interaction was a little strange. Gabe tried to throw a gyro, and Geist called it out by dropping from ledge and witch timing, but Gabe couldn't throw the gyro because there was already one out, so it ended up saving him the witch time.
Oh, you had a plan, and what happened?
Well, he was going for the dive kick. He missed it by a hair, but when you directional air dodge as Rob, you actually do pretty much die if you're anywhere below the ledge.
Okay.
Which is crazy to think about. That's probably how they thought they would balance his recovery, which it didn't do, but it's just a thing that happened. Okay.
Almost enough to get the stock, but not quite.
Lots of damage, though. Jeez. All right, he's starting to adapt a little bit. He knows that he's going to hang out there for his shield. He's starting to play a little differently around it.
Okay, what are your item game plans here, Geist, with that top? Throwing it coast to coast on those platforms.
I know he's got some combos. I was watching him specifically in training mode against Rob for a good 40 minutes, so he's got something up his sleeve, I'm sure. Again.
Do it here. That jab is going to take Epic Gabe out and bring him down to his last stock in this game 3.
Was that rising or falling fair one?
That
was it
time
falling?
it was falling.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, very important down that up air. So do you guys think that like falling forward air is just like a straight up kill confirm for her at this point? 'Cause that's the second time we've seen him get that jab.
Maybe against Rob.
Okay. Maybe it's big bodies.
Yeah, it's a big body thing.
I think it was a read in the first one, and it was probably a confirm in this one.
That makes sense. He definitely looked true this time.
Because I think he did it off of an ABK in the in game 2.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this time it was just playing, like, am I going to be on the platform? Am I not going to be on the platform, right?
All right, Gabe in a good position, just barely missing that back air. Oh, going for the rotor. A little bit risky right there. Let's see what Geist does with this single punish he gets from the rotor.
Gets
Not enough
all
to
the
kill.
way to the corner.
Mr. Gabriel? Yo.
Trying to extend the hitbox on that forward smash off the top. That was a cheeky move.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the idea.
Yeah, very smart.
Getting into it here, though.
Ah, there it is.
it's
There it
set.
is. Mm-hmm.
Swat that Bayo out of the skies with an up air. No confirm necessary as Gabe takes game 3.
He really almost stole that one with those forwarders in the top
He
corner,
did.
though.
He did. He almost SD'd on the left side after shooting the laser.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what was going on
Yeah.
right there. But, yeah, going for F smash to extend on the gyro was crazy. That's something you do with your 1,000 hours of rod practice. You try something
Yeah.
like that. Ooh, excuse me.
I like the idea, and it was this close, but instead it is going to be Gabe who takes game 3, 1 game away from locking in that number 2 seed, as we mentioned.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see if Geist can maybe pull something around. Oh, 1 second.
And so I believe the 2 seeds and the 3 seeds will play each other in winners, where they feed into a bye for the 1 seeds
For
of
the
this
1 seeds,
bracket.
yep.
And then there's probably 4 rounds of losers side.
Mm-hmm. I kind of wonder what the counter pick is going to be. I imagine somewhere a little bit smaller.
Does
Yeah,
the
he hovered Kalos. That seems like a bad idea.
Callus is Rob's playground, man. Like you don't need to take Rob there. Go to one of the smaller stages.
Either one. Anytime.
I would like a Smash Filler or a Hollow Bastion. Okay, Hollow Bastion is the lock.
I like Hollow Bastion too because of that center platform, right? If Gabe ends up in a tech chase situation on that center platform, you can realistically call it out from wherever you are and get one of those patented combos.
And the higher ceiling can help you save you from like some of the vertical
Yeah.
Rob kill confirms. Bayo's not really killing off top that much. Like you can kill off the top, right, with things like the fairs and the very high blast zones, but it just hasn't really been falling that way.
And I assume Gabe is banning all of the low ceilings.
Yeah.
So
Oh, for sure. Battlefield is way the heck out of here.
out of here.
For sure.
We are not playing on that stage.
But yeah, he's attempted to kill off the top several times, but Gabe has just had really good DI and been able to just survive it each time. All right, game 4, we're starting off with a pretty decent percent lead from Geist, and nearly
Okay.
taking the first stock with that forward smash.
Getting this ledge trump in here and just taking away the ledge entirely. Get a second witch twist.
Yeah, I think he's trying to find a witch twist to a fair there. Gabe does a good job too. Like Geist is trying to condition Gabe into like air dodging and like forcing an error,
Yeah.
but Gabriel's patience is just really really good.
Something you'll see from a lot of top-level Bayonettas, Geist absolutely included, is that they find a way to extend their combos, even when they're not true, just by, getting that read. And Gabe has done a very good job of mixing up the way he SDIs, the way he tries to get out, whether he's air dodging, and it's just made it so that Geist has had to stick to those 1 to 2 hit combos.
Speaking of 1-2 hit combos, I thought that was a 2 count there for Gabe in the top right corner of Hollow Bastion, but he actually will die in the corner, and that will give Geist the stock lead here.
Oh, big damage coming for this. All right, wow. I like that he knew that he wouldn't be able to kill off the top, so he kind of reset himself just for a safer way to find some damage. He's really turning around this game 4. He's really coming alive right now.
Now the counter pick working out great.
Oh, yeah.
It feels like Gabriel doesn't even get to start playing the game until he's at 90%.
Right. Full stock lead right now for Geist.
Yeah, we're seeing some big punishes on like gyro and neutral. Bats within has actually been really, really helpful.
Yeah, it's been pretty big. And since that first one in game 1, the 0 to deaths have been a non-factor.
Nice.
That rotor run will be enough to take the.
Gabriel must have
first
been
stock.
looking for that rotor tech chase for like a while. You saw a couple of those just down tilts into nothing and just trying to get that one read. That appeared to be his win condition here on that stock, but now he's at 160%. Oof.
Yeah. Now, Geist is hanging out at the ledge, and that is the scariest place that Rob can be
Yep.
when you're at like low percents and they need to make a comeback. But even without the big combo that we're used to seeing, like the gyros and the side B, he still finds 44% in 44% in just straight hits from projectiles. But isn't going to be enough to really claw this lead back. Because Geist is looking amazing game 4.
Yeah, jump the heck out of there. Do not drop low versus Rob in that one spot. That's like the one way you lose your stock super early. So good awareness here from Geist, and just continuing this punishment on the stage, above the stage. It continues looking for another read.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Right there, waiting for that air dodge.
I like the high recovery there.
Oh, wow.
That was cool.
That was cool. that was a cool looking sequence.
I think everybody in the room just said, wow, all
Yeah.
at the same time. In like perfect unison. That was insane.
That's how everyone who's watching a Bayonetta set reacts, but when you're playing against that and you get hit by that, you're like,
See, I might say like,
character.
wow, you think you're good. You think you're cool. You're so talented. Like full just being whack, you know.
Like that tweet clip.
Yes, like that tweet clip. You're my friend. You're my effing friend. Like that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
So to Game 5 we go. We are back on Stadium. Deciding match.
They've been on Stadium most of the set, actually. That's crazy.
Yeah, games 1, 2, and 5, right?
Yeah, that's a lot.
I would imagine the stage matters a lot more for Bayonetta than Rob, so Gabriel's probably just going with a comfort pick here.
Yeah. And, I mean, he did win. Well, he did win the first one on here, so who knows? Who knows?
Well, this is 3 bands, no DSR, right? So I don't think
yeah.
it matters, and you are dead.
Gotta be careful, yeah. Bayo can spend so much time planking under the ledge, but Rob is a fantastic character for like big punishes, like we saw with that falling there to side B. And that was like sub 62. That was huge for Gabriel.
One thing I'm looking out for is it's felt like a lot of the set they've been saving their reads because there are times where they go and like on a check chase or something and they just don't pull the trigger. So I'm really curious to see if we get some hard reads saved up for this game 5.
That combo off the top, still not enough to kill Rob. He will survive those death blows, but up tilt, back air, that is a time true classic here for Geist.
This is such a crazy match. Both these players just really going off in this 5th game. And I like what you're talking about for them like saving their biggest punishes.
Yep.
We're definitely seeing some wild plays right now.
There we go. Finally a grab on that ABK. Able to get back to stage, but scary situation.
I thought we were going to see the side B once again.
Yeah, anytime you see a Nair near the ledge land like that. There was no top in hand, though, and I think that's what saved Geist there.
Wow, Bats Within being super clutch. That move is so active. A lot of characters would not be able to make it out of that.
I love that dive kick just to punish, because you were at such a weird angle when Gabriel missed that attack. I really like the only clean thing you could come up with was that diagonal down dive kick.
And this is a nail biter already. Just barely not finding that back air.
Another dive kick, just sending them at unexpected angles, like to assault the platforms now.
Yeah, it is a little strange.
Nice.
There we go. We see the punish on the missed tech, but not enough to kill yet.
I can't believe she lived. Gabriel is playing with almost perfect stage positioning in the final game.
Yes. He's staying just outside the ABK range and is baiting it out pretty perfectly.
That's going to cause Geist to retreat and maybe reformulate a chance here.
Wow.
Another 2 count.
Really can't believe these things are not killing. I can't believe the down smash didn't kill either.
Able to get back to stage here, but stuck in the corner. It can be a scary situation. We've seen guys get out of the corner so masterfully so far this set, but can we see it again?
Oh, this is so tense. This is so tense.
Yeah, Geist is just taking their time to try and get out of that corner, but Gabriel does get the grab that he was looking for, and that is going to force Geist to the final stock.
Gave it 90%. Geist has limited kill options here, and up tilt might be enough to take it, but
Looking for that again.
Honestly, at this point, the number one thing we have not seen from Geist, maybe even this entire set, is just a couple of grabs. Just a grab here and there to get Gabriel less comfortable in his shield. Even in that moment right there, yes, up tilt to back air would have killed, but like he's looking to punish, he's looking to parry, he's looking to nair out of shield, anything. But you just got to start throwing them.
it's very clear that Gabe just doesn't respect anything that's not grab at this point, and it's absolutely paying off for him. 163 and still no kill or sign of it in sight.
Yeah, this is where it gets tough for Bayonetta. You just got to find a stray hit here. One of those jabs that was so effective in game 2.
Oh, incredible parry.
Great capture by Gabe.
All right, get out of dodge. Do not get hit by that arm rotor.
Wow!
And then let it rip off the side in the back end. Gabriel finishes the 2-stock off a whiffed grab in one of the weirdest interactions you'll see.
That is so smart. I feel guilty about saying, like, yo, you just got